Hi, I'm Randy Brown for NLP Ultra. I'm here with some tips on mirroring and matching. Now, the thing about mirroring and matching, there is a key to mirroring and matching, and even NLP in whole, you know. And the key to mirroring and matching and NLP is subtlety. Subtlety. If you can, like, tattoo that on your eyelids. Because that is the key to mirroring and matching and NLP in general. And now what this means is that, okay, when mirroring a person, when mirroring a person, and mirroring and matching is just copying a person's behavior to establish rapport. Now, when you're mirroring a person, if I use the right hand, you would use your left hand. So, I would extend my right hand and you would extend your left hand, because that's the way it would look in a mirror. Now, in matching, if I were to extend my left hand, you would extend your left hand. So, we would shake and we'd both be using the same hand for, shaking our hands. That's the difference between mirroring and matching. And like I said, you've got to be subtle. And the reason that is that if you're not subtle, if you're copying their movements exactly, people will think you're mocking them. That's when mirroring and matching becomes mimicking, and mimicking equals mocking. Okay? Now, I've seen my mom, use the exact hand gestures I do, and when I notice it, I get pretty peeved. Here's an example of subtlety. If somebody is scratching their nose, you don't want to scratch your nose at the exact same time, and you don't even want to use the same gesture as they did, but use it in the same general area. So if I scratch my nose, like 2 or 3 or 4 seconds later, you go something like that. Or if I was scratching the back of my neck, you would maybe wipe your hand behind your ear. Or, you'd just just do something like that. You don't have to mirror or match the exact movement, and you don't have to mirror or match it at the same time, because if you do those two things, it becomes mocking, and people will have the opposite of rapport. You'll break rapport with them, and they'll feel like a butt of a joke. But if you delay it, like 3 or 4 seconds, and use a general, use the general area that the behavior was found in, it'd be the same, and you'd establish rapport. And the reason mirroring and matching works is because in NLP, there's a saying, you've heard opposites attract? Well, in NLP, the saying is like attracts like. If you're a biker, you're probably going to go out with a biker chick. If you like mountain climbing, you'll probably click with someone who likes mountain climbing. If you're a hiker, you'll like someone who likes hiking, and so on and so forth. And one of the general principles of mirroring and matching is leading, because after maybe like 4 or 5 gestures matching, you can then lead a person in the direction you want them to go, literally and figuratively. So if you want somebody to raise their hand for a handshake, you can do that. Or if you're using hypnosis, you can direct a person's focus with your hands or wherever you want. If you want them to look over there, they'll look over there, and you can do it completely non-verbally. And using nonverbal language is very good, because almost 70% of all language is nonverbal. And like I said, when you do mirroring and matching and you do it effectively, you will begin to notice a rapport. And you'll see in one of my previous videos that I taught you how to mirror and match language, which is looking for process words and then using them yourself. And then you can mimic body language too. Not mimic, but you can mirror and match body language too. And it will establish a deeper rapport with the person, because they'll say in their mind, hey, this guy is like me. I like this guy. So remember, put a 2 or 3 second pause between the gesture And don't copy or mimic the gesture. Use an approximation. So those are my tips.